Welcome to the Ocho of the Boondoggle. I'm one of your hosts, Mike James. With me, as always, is my manservant, John. John, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
You doing good?
Serving the people and serving you.
There you go, for free. And behind the ones and twos is our favorite comedian, our favorite Hawaiian, our favorite man, George Perito.
My good liege.
Wait, he's Hawaiian? I thought he was Mexican.
George, how you doing real quick?
Good, great, hot, busy, but good, great.
Okay.
Sort of.
Let's pretend that by the time this episode drops, you have already going to do the Ice House stage. You're already killed, correct? We're going to see in the future?
No.
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 But yes, you have a show this Friday at the Ice House.
I'm not going to bomb my dick off.
Yeah.
But
you're going to have fun.
We'll see. Yeah, I'll have a good time.
That's a great room. John, how you doing?
Doing well.
What's going on? Tell me what happened with your week. I haven't talked to you in a couple days. When I don't talk to you in a couple days, I'm like, something's wrong.
I just got somebody bought movie tickets with my debit card.
Do you know what movie?
No, I don't. It was just Fandango.com, so probably Matt Posner. And he did put out a new movie review, so it was probably for that movie.
And I saw it. It was for Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire, which I didn't think was a bad movie, but a lot of people are hating on it. I'm like, when people hate on a franchise like Ghostbusters, I'm like, what are you expecting to learn? Like something like valuable? No, it's just a ghost movie. And yeah, they're going to play on nostalgia. But so you got charged for 2 movie tickets. What was it, like $50?
Yeah, close. That was 45, yeah. Something like that.
So
I hope they enjoyed the movie. So.
Yeah, night ticket movies. I wish they would show you what they try to buy.
And the worst thing is, like, it takes so long, like, once you cancel the card to get a new card. So
it's the worst. And you got to change all your prepaid payments. I always wonder, too, because this is probably coming from a good comic friend of ours, Brian Matthews. I would have loved if it showed what movie tickets, what movie they were trying to buy tickets to, and then what your credit card company would have been like. Oh yeah, he totally would see Twisters.
Yeah. Twisters.
Or he totally would have seen like Inside Out 2 5 times. Yeah, I think that would have been fun. So I take it since your credit card company let the movie purchase go through, do you go to movies a lot? No. I know we talked about this, but hopefully
I thought the last movie I saw was the last Avatar.
Okay, so I think you need to change credit card companies. Like, how do they let that slide?
I guess not.
Yeah.
It's funny because then it happened to me a few months back too. Somebody tried to get like $140 of Wingstop, and the credit card company alerted me for that one. And I do go to Wingstop a lot, so this is like.
That's
no sense. So.
What's the most? Wait, first of all, where I want to start? Is this with the Wingstop? Was that the first time that's ever happened with like a possible fraud?
No, it's happened before with somebody tried to buy something off Amazon.
Do you know
that was like $500, and they stopped that.
Okay.
So this is the first time that it hasn't been stopped.
Have you ever tried to commit fraud?
No.
No, well, we're on camera, so that's good. Good answer. Good answer.
I plead the fifth.
Luckily, no one has yet to get my debit or credit card. My credit card company's always kind of been on top of it. Shout out to Bank of America. Woo. I do find it embarrassing that sometimes, usually at sporting events or even Vegas, they will block my card. And I'm very happy that they do, but yeah, it's very annoying when you're trying to buy a $40 Jack and Diet and they're like, you got to go over there, you got to call your company, but they make it really easy now, right? Like I think they text you or something.
I think we were trying to get a new stroller for the baby a while back, and we tried to purchase it, and the bank alerted me saying, like, was this you trying to make this purchase? And we said yeah, and then it went through. So.
Damn. Yeah, I'm always curious about who's sitting behind the computers being like, that's not what they're going to do. My wife, on the other hand, about a year or two ago, someone in New York kept trying to buy $5 worth of something at 7-Eleven. That's all we knew.
It had to be a hot dog, man. 7-Eleven hot dogs.
So, and it kept happening. And so it was, but luckily nothing bad for me. I'm very thankful because I've always heard, like, even if you get your identity stolen, like, it is just nightmare and can never.
It happened to my dad a few years back. So, like, him trying to file taxes wasn't the funnest because he had to, like, show proof that it was him. Like, yeah, so.
Someone stole my mom's not social security. What is it? Every April. What is it? When am I blanking? Tax return.
Oh, okay.
Someone stole her tax return. And, she called. She was like, hey, I never got my tax return. And they were like, yeah, you cashed it.
No shit.
And they were like, yeah, I didn't cash it in Indiana. So we don't know what happened. But that even took like a year or two to get her money back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shit happens. Well, I'm happy you got your $40 back and we could spend it at Boondocks.
That happened earlier this week.
What's going on with me? I had a show last week, I think. I did good. Friday, Ice House. Smaller room. I forget what they're calling it now. California room, but it was...
Which is weird. You got to call it like the
Rhode
Island room.
Yeah.
The California room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's an Alaska room and like a Texas room.
No.
The whole building. Welcome to the Alaska building. This is the California room.
It was had a good set. I got upset at the guy. There was a guy I've never met before, a comic, and I feel like when you meet a new comic, you should just be cool. I understand like there's this pressure to make other comics laugh, and so I get there, I check the lineup, I'm like, oh, I'm going like 5th or whatever, and the comic after me, who I've never met before, never said anything to this guy before, he just looked at me. He's like, oh, you're Mike James. Yeah, you're going before me. Hey, make sure you do a good job. Like, try not to lose them. Because I got, like, friends in the audience. And in my mind, I was just like, oh, I'm about to bury your fuck. Like, I was going to do new stuff. Now I'm going to do the greatest hits. So your shit doesn't look anything good. But and I buried him with my new stuff. So
Nice.
Whatever. And then Olympics.
Yeah.
You watching?
Oh, yeah. I spent 10 hours. Well, not 10 hours, but... So on Peacock, they have this great channel called the Gold Zone, which is basically like the red zone for NFL.
But it's just like who's gonna...
They just show like gold medals events that are about to happen. And then they go from... Obviously, there's no gold medal events. They'll go from event to event. But that's like... And they have the same guy that does red zone. He does...
The production?
He does. Yeah, he's the host for the Gold Zone. So it's like, yeah, it was like I feel like it's like me preparing for football. It's like a little like preseason, like just getting ready.
You getting the rush?
Yeah, just hearing his voice. Like I feel like it's 7 hours of commercial-free football. Shout out Scott Hansen, this goat. And we had the opening ceremonies too.
I heard there was controversy, and the reason I say I heard is because I don't consume a lot of stuff that doesn't either make me laugh or make me cry or give me some thought-provoking thing. So I don't watch a lot of stuff. But I had heard that the opening ceremonies... Well, one, I did see like LeBron James carrying a flag across a lake or a pond or something.
The river, the Siena. I'm not French, so I don't know if I pronounce that.
Leonard's. The Leonard's River. And then he was like, oh, this is like very reminiscent of George Washington.
I think there were so many memes about that just because he crossed the Delaware.
So I saw that, and then I had heard there was a drag show at some point in the opening ceremony. Is that true or false?
Yes.
Educate me.
True. It was a drag show. They had a little show,
like a runway show.
It's France,
Yeah,
fashion show, and they did the runway, and then in the middle of it there was some blue Smurf, they're calling it. Like, there you go.
So it's this music,
yeah,
and
it was some other French fancy music, and pops up in a little thing, and then they pan out, and it made it look like the Last Supper. So people were upset because it was a bunch of people in drag.
Now you're religious.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it the Last Supper though? Like
it could have been.
I read reports
depicting it, but just because they were parodying it, I mean. Okay, like I looked up other pictures. I've seen South Park parodying it, Simpsons parodying it, Sopranos parodying it. Like,
right.
People are just upset because it was drags.
And if I remember, George, go ahead and chime in.
You got just using the word drags
as a noun.
Is that going to get?
I know you want to say
drag queens.
Fags, but you said drags, and I thought it was nice. That's all.
This is why we don't make any money on YouTube, John. No, just kidding. And I was thinking about today too. When I had heard this controversy about drag queens parroting or whatever the word is, like reenacting the Last Supper. If I remember correctly, and again, I'm turning to you because you are more religious than I am. the picture of the Last Supper is Da Vinci, right?
Yes.
And
it's his interpretation.
It's his interpretation. So it's him saying, "Hey, this is kind of what I think it looks like."
You could even argue it's a white Jesus. Like
So it's almost like people are getting mad that this depiction that someone completely made up is got ruined because another person reimagined it, or whatever you want to call it, with guys in dresses.
Those people just get upset
for anything.
They watch this stuff just to see what they can find, and
I want to remind people too.
Upset about.
A lot of people that get mad. I've seen you guys post at going to drag brunches. I just want to point that out. Now, I'm not saying that it's okay. Like your kids can see that. You're right. You could, obviously. We have kids now. If we were like, hey, you want to watch the opening ceremonies? They've always been good. And then now there's drag runway or something like that. Yeah, we're going to have to feel some sort of way, and we're going to have to react some sort of way. But when people get upset at social media, and I've seen people post about it, I'm like, I've seen you post at drag brunch. And so who are you broadcasting that to? So it's like, let's relax a little bit. I've been to one. Totally fun. Totally fun.
Yeah, besides that, I thought opening ceremonies were fantastic. I think my favorite part was the first time a metal band has ever performed. Oh, it's phenomenal.
Amazing.
I think it's Gojira.
Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah,
they did an excellent part. Like it was a part where Marie Antoinette with her head cut off is like on the thing.
I saw the memes about that too. Yeah,
it was just one of my favorite parts of the show. And then got a little nice ending with Celine Dion singing on top of the Eiffel Tower at the end. So thought it was a good show in general. I don't know if LA can top it.
I've never watched an opening ceremony in my life, but I heard, is it Beijing is like the goat of the...
Beijing was good, yeah.
Okay.
My favorite part of the opening ceremonies is when the countries come out and guessing how many athletes each country has.
John, are you betting on this?
No, I just comes out and I'll see how many people. I'm like, that country has like 16 people. It's just something I like to do for fun. Like my family, we used to do it like when we watched the open ceremony, like just.
Yeah. I always liked the countries that had like 5 people. I was like, I'm rooting for you. You're probably not going to win. But.
One of my grandfather was born in Belize, and Belize had 1 athlete. So like.
Go Belize.
Yeah. Track and field.
Before we jump into topics, let me ask you this, John. Because I feel like it's making its rounds around social media. So I'll ask you, like, what is something you do that if it was an Olympic event, you would just be the GOAT? You would be Michael Phelps with the whole 20 gold medals spread across your chest. What is it?
I've been pooping a lot lately, so it might be that. Like, just like food just has been going through me. Like the amount of poops I do in a day, I could be up there. Another thing I've been pretty good at is reacting to the baby crying when she wakes up in the middle of the night and putting her to sleep at the fastest time, like really fast.
Like you're trying to put her down before she fully wakes up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a skill.
I feel like my reaction time and like getting there has just been on point.
No, I leave that to Jess. That's good for you. That's good for you. Baby was crying the other day, and Jess was not in the bedroom. I think she was trying to get a nice, peaceful sleep, and I was crying. I was crying for her. I was like, Jess, get your kid. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's another one that just not ran out off the top of my head. I was like, I think I've been doing a good job with that one.
Okay. All right. I like that one. I think for me, if saying you're going to quit drinking I'd be fucking just shining in gold.
How many times a week do you think?
At least once a week. And it's to the point now, like after a couple drinks with you tonight, I'm going to wake up, not even hungover, just kind of sluggish. I'm never going to do that again. What am I doing? And then Friday's going to come around and you're going to be like, hey, we're going to Boone's, right? I'm like, I'm already here. What are we doing? Nah, that's probably it. George.
It takes you a few days to recover, right? Like
it does now. So I did a stupid 3-day like water cleanse. So just water, blah, blah, blah. And then since then, drinking, it just kills me. Like 2 drinks kills me. 3 drinks, like it's not like the death or the severity gets worse. No, it's just I have 1 drink, I feel it, and if I have 5 drinks, same amount. It just sucks. So never get healthy. Just never do a cleanse.
Well, then they say I read a research that COVID really did a number on drinking, like recovery process of it. It's not like when that if you got COVID
Mm-hmm.
and then you started drinking, like that's not helping with hangovers.
Oh, really?
I thought it was the 20 beers I had, but it's definitely COVID. Like,
me and Jess had the opposite reaction. We got COVID, and then we couldn't get hangovers. It was really dangerous for a long time. It was fun. George, what is your gold medal?
Man, I was really hoping you guys would talk for longer because I don't have anything.
No?
I was trying to think. Like, I'm not good at anything, dude. You said pooping. I even wipe my ass bad sometimes. Like,
You
I'm
get
not-
disqualified.
that could be it.
I'm
Like
pretty mediocre.
The
at
mark
everything.
you leave, like
That's my
who
legacy.
leaves a bigger mark? Like how big is that mark you leave?
Yeah, I don't really. I think in terms of reps and performance wise, like I'm the king of pooping. I poop a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like
On
5
schedule?
times. I mean, no.
Like if you had to poop at 10 a.m., could you poop at 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
Like
Probably.
on command?
Probably. Well, I mean, yeah, I have a morning poop, and then I have a after coffee poop, and then I have a all right, I'm about to leave poop. So, and that's all before like 11 o'clock in the morning.
See, I'm doing all this without caffeine, by the way. Too, so.
I heard that's really healthy. If you poop more than once a day, I'm just a one-day pooper, so.
What?
But it's a lot. It's a lot. And then when I don't,
All I can see is was it Dumb and Dumber? Where he's like, feet up in the air.
and then like one of the worst feelings that I think a person go through is if you don't get all of it out. You feel like it's still kind of in there,
Yeah.
and then you're just like, no meal I have for today is going to be that amazing.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's jump into topics this week. Our good friend George, hit it.
Topic number 1: favorite
There you
accent.
go. Started off with an accent.
This is just how I talk, mate.
I'll let you start on this one. I
I
can't.
said, one of my favorite accents. Like,
What are we talking about here? Let's. What are we first talking about?
let's just do accents of the world.
What we like to hear.
Yes, what you just is an orgasm to the ear.
Okay,
It just sounds. Like,
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
You did a British accent. Love a good British accent, but specifically Liverpool accent, which is a Scouser.
Is that Scouser?
That's what that area is called. Scouser. It's, just love it.
Who's someone that, for people that are watching or listening, who's someone
Like-
from that era that they could just YouTube
Listen with
it?
Maggie. Maggie, how do you say a book? Book? And how can I have a chicken in the breakfast?
You can have a chicken in the breakfast if you ask for chicken in the breakfast.
Is that Patty?
No, that's not Patty.
Oh.
Patty the Batty has a good Scouser. We're a Scouser. We don't get knocked out. Like it's,
Yeah.
It's almost like it's almost British and Scottish combined a little. I guess it's the best way of.
So we're saying like any Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one we should watch.
What else do I like? Like a good Colombian accent. I know that's a little like when it comes to Hispanic, like it just
That gets you.
It gets Argentinians.
Mm-hmm. What's an annoying accent?
Annoying accent.
This is gonna be racist, by the way. It's gonna be so good.
Vietnamese. My least favorite Asian accent. Because they're like, look.
Well, that's it.
That's it. Cancel.
We lost our money, YouTube. We made it 6 minutes in. I'm still gonna go. I'm basic answer. Australian. I think that's good.
Australia's a good one here.
I'm trying to think. I do like a good just Mexican accent. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like.
And like, is it like Mexican, like them speaking Spanish, or Mexican trying to speak English accent?
Probably that, because they're trying to like please me. I like that. Annoying. What was it?
Mr. George.
Yeah.
This new.
Can I tell you, me and my wife, we interviewed a nanny, and within the first 60 seconds, I said, "Hi, my name's Mike. This is my wife, Jessica, blah, blah," and she meets our baby, and then she says something, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Mr. Mike, right there. I was like, hired. I don't need to see anything further other than this. Call me that the rest of the life.
Mr. Mike.
Yeah, annoying accents. I think it's Spain.
Oh yeah.
Because they kind of they have like they say like a th with every like it's
like Barcelona.
yeah, España, and I just feel like they're spitting on us with that on purpose. So.
Like they're better than
correct
everybody.
And
what about a French accent? Speaking of the Olympics, like
I think I remember hearing it, and I think I was in Vegas. I was in the elevator, and I saw a pretty girl. I was like, "Oh, Latina." I don't know where, blah blah. And then I heard her talk with her friends, and she said like the whole España. I was like, "Oh no, never, 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 never! Don't spit on that thing." No.
German.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like it's just fun to do. Like it's not.
Can you imagine like German music?
German in general is like it's a rough language. Like it's not like
it's not romantic.
Yeah, not romantic.
It just sounds authoritative.
Yes.
Since the beginning, yeah. I can't imagine.
Like, get in the shower, like.
I think they're German. I hope this is not racist. Is Rammstein, and that's how I like. If you ever heard Du Hast, they're probably one of the most popular songs. It's probably that's how I think they all.
Yeah.
Every music sounds like from them.
Like I feel like German, like when I said Vietnamese, German and Vietnamese are two similar languages where it's like, I don't know how you can find it romantic.
Yeah.
In any way, just like the way they talk.
With Asian accents, I have to default to Joe Coy. He has a great bit about how each one sounds, and he sounds like what this, you sound like you just hit a joint. This one he says you, blah blah, blah. And I never thought of it that way until he said it. Now, ever since I heard that bit, that's how I kind of am able to tell like where someone's from.
The Filipino accent, like when they're trying to speak.
And we have one in the room. By the way. Be careful. Be careful there, John.
Well, I mean, he speaks pretty fluent, but the fob ones, cancel culture.
Right.
To me, it's more funny than it is.
Than it is a language?
No, that it is good or bad. Like, it's just, I enjoy it to a certain sense where I'm not laughing or like hating it or loving it. It's just a good comedic one.
You speak 2 languages.
Yes.
And what do you think about your accent? English and in whatever garbage language you speak.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
What do you think about your accents on both?
I think my Spanish accent, I feel like it's an American Spanish.
Oh yeah. Do you think you'll get judged if you were like in your like that country?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Because I hear people talking from my country, then speaking Spanish, it's completely different.
Do you think you have an accent in English?
I don't think so.
No.
Like,
when you told me, when I heard you speak Spanish the other day, I was like, "Oh shit, that's right."
Yeah, that's right. What's your favorite American accent? Like it's
where like what parts of the U.S.?
Different parts of the U.S.
I gotta go that Nashville Southern twang.
The Hawtua.
Yeah, that's probably it. Only because it's like generally like an easy target, just like New York, kind of that. It's not even. I don't even want to say Italian, but that brash kind of tone. And then I guess it's always fun to make fun of the South accent. Like anytime I hear someone's from Alabama or Louisiana, I always think of South Park's like they took our jobs or something. Like I just always think of that.
I like a good Bostonian accent. It's just
Boston, really.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that's on the.
Apparently, it was voted. It was voted the sexiest accent too. I don't know who voted on this, but
Or was this conducted?
I parked the car over there.
Are we talking like Google hunting accent, like that? Is that what you're saying? Boston? Yeah. I don't know.
Cara.
Yeah. I think it's just too comical. I couldn't take it seriously.
I think that's why I like it.
Like no ma,
Yeah.
no ma casi para.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I don't like to do accents because they always turn offensive. And even if I do a Mexican accent, trying to like,
You mean talk?
in Spanish, it turns out to Italian.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hey, you got the right colors of the flag. You're missing the eagle.
Damn it.
A good Canadian accent, I don't mind too. Like
I don't think they're mad. And again, I always think of South Park.
just, it's funny because a lot of this, like I saw, who was it? Who does South Park?
Trey, what is it?
Matt
Stone and Trey Parker.
Whoever he does the one with the voices, and he was on the Asian one. And I was like, That's fucking funny.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. George, you speak more than one language, correct?
No. I am a good American.
You don't tag along?
No.
You grew up in Hawaii. Did you have like did you have an idea of what like the mainland talked like? Did your friends make fun of like, yeah, I bet, Californians be like, and then.
I mean, is no, but yes at the same time. Like, just because like I didn't leave till very late in life, I never really experienced it, but I knew what everybody sounded like just because like media.
Yeah.
It's the primary language. It's being spoken. It is a little different than what we spoke back home, different dialects and stuff. But the same way, like, all of the good British actors play American characters because they have only listened to Americans talk.
That's a good point.
Kind of the same experience.
Can I tell you, I think that's why I really think my mom's racist. Because she's always...
Using the N-word when she cooks.
She like loves...
Like, Mom, they're black people.
She loves TV so much. But then when she finds out like the lead actor is like British, she's like, another Brit. Just taking... We can't get a good American here. I was like, Mom, relax. You reminded me of something. Fuck, what was it going to be, George? I have a good...
Spider-Man, Doctor Strange.
Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
One of my good coworkers, Melissa, shout out to Melissa. She's from Hilo, and we go out to lunch, big group of us, blah blah. And so we started picking up on her, what she said is, I think she said pigeon talk. Is that right? And she was like, John, would you like to, instead of saying, would you like to try my drink? She would say, John, you like trying my drink? And we're like,
damn, you say it so like you're trying to speak Chinese. You like try my drink?
And so it took a while getting used to that.
You gotta open your jaw a little bit more. Be a little more. John, you like try my drink?
Yeah.
So you gotta like fly it out almost.
Yeah. So that's the only. I wouldn't even call it an accent. I think it's just
Like a Hawaiian accent, it's pretty good. Give us your best Hawaiian accent, George.
yeah. If you are trying to do basically,
Let's say, does Melissa listen to this?
I'll make sure she does.
She does? Okay.
I'll make sure I'll send it to her directly.
So if we were meeting and we were like back home and we were regular Moke people back there,
real quick, what?
We'll get that.
I don't want to get done.
We'll call it the M word.
We're saying some questionable things on this episode, Danny. Okay.
And she would be walking up and be like, "Hey, Melissa, how's it? You grad? Just like they're all. It isn't a rhythm. It's
Gotcha.
it's very like jazzy. It is. You just lackadaisical when you throw it out. It's kind of slack jawed.
Right.
But it was created with purpose. It's because everybody on the plantation spoke different languages, so they had to figure out one vernacular that everyone kind of understood. And so Pidgin was born in that. So there's like Hawaiian words in there, Portuguese word. Like the word ukulele is a Portuguese word. So like it comes out that way. So but and we're getting back to the M word. When you speak Moke, it's very indicative of like a poorer class of Hawaiian residents, like EBT and food stamps, and they grew up in a place called Nanakuli, and just it's a class thing. That's why I don't have one. My mom was like very insistent on like when I said she would correct me to yes. And I mean, I can because I used to drive and deliver. So like that's the only way to talk to those old people is in Pidgin. But it is a switch because my mom was like, I don't want anyone to think you're stupid. And now I appreciate it because there's some people who I know that can't turn it off.
Right.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter, which is weird.
I was going to say, the only thing I know from Hawaii is Dog the Bounty Hunter. Apparently he doesn't even live in Hawaii anymore.
No, he's like, hey, brah. It's like, you just got here. What are you, easy.
I thought he died, no?
No, his wife.
No, his wife died.
Wrong one. Now you, George, you reminded me of my mom. I kind of asked my mom, I said, hey, my parents weren't fluent in Spanish, but they knew it. And I asked her like, hey, why didn't you guys teach me Spanish? And my mom was like, we didn't want you to get judged. They came from LA, and when they would venture outside of LA, they would see how many people would get they would get a lot of eyes rolled at them. But now she's like, oh, I regret it. And now my wife is trying to teach our son Spanish. You are
trying to teach Liliana Spanish. Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of schools now are trying to, like elementary schools or preschools, I think, are trying to teach them the language.
Or you can just get a nanny.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's,
Mr. Mike.
she's part of your people, El Salvadorian.
Central American.
So, yeah. So I was like, absolutely not.
She's just an MS-13, but yeah.
But again, when she said Mr. Mike, I'm like, let's go. Let's go. All right, George. Next one.
Boom, 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 boom.
Next one.
Law and Order.
Topic number 2. Road trips.
You like road trips?
Grew up
Driving everywhere?
driving. My dad loves driving. Loves driving. And we used to live in Washington. Had family in Georgia.
You would drive from what? Was that 4 days?
Something like that.
Shit. Okay.
It did have my PlayStation with the little TV.
Oh,
Used to have
okay.
a van. I mean, it's still a road trip though. Like, I just had the PlayStation.
You weren't raw dogging the road trip.
No, just sitting there. Like,
Just
are we there yet? No.
Okay.
Well, my dad made sure we were entertained in the back, like while he just drove.
What, as an adult, what is your favorite role as a road tripper? Do you like to drive? Do you like to handle the music? Are you the snack preparer, giver? Are you just sleeping? Are you one of those just selfish sons of bitches that just sleeps?
No, I'm not.
Can you sleep in the car, first of all?
I can,
Oh, I can.
but it's like 20 minutes. It's not like I can't just
Yeah.
pass out. I'll have to be like dead tired, like to fall asleep. So I'm originally from the Bay Area. So when we do go up, I normally start the drive, and I go halfway, then we switch.
What's halfway?
It's probably like not Los Baños. I forget where it is.
That's where we stop. Me and Jess. That's where we switch.
Los Baños.
Yeah, because we want to cut through. I forget where, because it's just a prettier drive, a little bit longer, but yeah.
What's the place where it smells like cow manure? Not coming to me. Right
California.
California. It's somewhere
Central
there.
California. Yeah.
We have it's like Kettleman City.
Yeah.
And it's literally like right in between. Darren doesn't like driving through LA. She's like, there's too much traffic. So
Got you.
I'll take that part, and then that's when we switch.
What's on the radio? Are you listening to radio, satellite radio, podcast? What are you doing?
Normally just Bluetooth, Spotify.
Okay. Putting music.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Jess will do podcasts. It's usually like we went to Vegas. So we like to break up the trip. Especially I got bad knees, so I got to like stand up every hour. So we'll try to find like a podcast that's like 45 minutes, and then eventually we're like, all right, let's do like 90s music or something.
So I said music. It's when I'm with her. If I'm by myself, it'll probably be a podcast.
I've never really driven far by myself.
And it's funny because like I've done the trip. It's probably 5.5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
I don't like stopping. If I can get there without stopping, I'll just.
I've always wondered
drive the whole way,
because I think I would rather fly. If I'm by myself, I'd rather fly. But like on the road to Vegas, I've seen people by themselves, and I'm just like staring at them, like, what's going on in that car? Like, what are you thinking about? Because this is a long time to think.
Yeah.
So, road trips, I like them. I'm not a big sleeper in the car either. I'm probably the comic relief in the back, just making fun of everyone. I hate car games. I never liked them. One observation.
Out of state.
License plate ones.
Yeah,
Slug bugs.
Slug bugs.
One observation that I keep adding groups of people that we could just remove from society. And I should have put this in my presidential campaign last week. Is people that put their feet on the dashboard. I can't with you. I get your nasty ass feet out of my view. I just, before I go any further, because I feel you pulling back. Are you?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Darren?
Yes.
I can't.
I'm like, just wait till I get in an accident, then your
Yeah.
feet are crushed. Like, I tell her that all the time. Like, if somebody hits me and they push me out of the car, your legs are fucked.
Jess, she can sleep. she could definitely sleep in the car. But I don't mind road trips. I'm one of those like if I get booked, me and George get booked in San Francisco. I could be like, George, are we flying? But I'd be like, dude, let's drive, man. Let's go up the coast, take the one, let's make it fun. I'm that kind of guy.
Did you take the train one time too? Or?
Took the train.
Yeah.
That was cool. Took obviously way longer than it should, but it's just one of those like an experience. I'll never do it again. But like I said, I think it's something you should try. Yeah. Like there was a couple we talked. They were meeting their daughter in Chicago, so they were taking the train up to Seattle and then Seattle to Chicago. Damn. And then they were going to go, and they were flying back.
They were going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Train, by the way.
But they were like, yeah, we're going to get there like in 4 days. And it's like, you could get there in 3, blah, blah, blah. But yeah.
You could get there in like 4 hours.
Yeah. So I think it's something you should try. But I like road tripping. Like I've gone to Mexico with a bunch of friends. I think it was called Rocky Point. It was under the Arizona border. Mm-hmm. That was fun, but obviously coming home on a road trip sucks. Like you just want to be home. You're hungover, a bunch of alcohol in your system. So I do like road trips. Yeah.
So like I said, grew up just driving everywhere. So
did you ever see Road Trip?
Yes.
Did you ever see Euro Trip?
Yes.
And which one's better?
I'm trying to think of what my mood is. Might be Euro.
100%. That's why we're friends, John.
Yeah, might be Euro. I just love the scene where they go into the country and they're like, we got this much money and the exchange rate, and they got this huge freaking.
Oh yeah, my favorite part is when this is weird to say. My favorite part is when the brother and sister make out, and then the guy's roasting him the next morning.
You're talking about Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. George, when we book Cobb's in San Francisco, are we flying or what are we doing? Who's driving, first of all? If it's me, you, Carlos, and
but there's so many, okay, what are we driving, first of all?
We'll drive my truck because I need leg room.
Okay.
Okay, it's me, you, Nami, and Bettino.
Who's in the bed?
The woman.
Carlos.
So, Carlos, yeah.
Yeah. Because we need Melissa if the car breaks down. She could fix the car. We know that. No?
No.
She's handy. She does construction.
Handy.
Okay, a build. She's handy. She'll just give us all treats.
And funny. Go on.
No, honestly, at this point, I think I'd rather fly.
Oh, okay. We're flying first class.
No, I would.
No.
I would.
It's a 50.
I would convince us to fly out of San Bernardino Airport, dude, on Breeze for $42. That's what I would do.
Exactly.
First of all, I didn't even know that was another shit.
It's great. It's great.
I just feel like those planes coming out, it's just someone just trying to throw it like a hang glider, just fucking.
No, there is someone in the front cranking the propeller for sure.
Like we're in those La Bamba planes, right? Like
Yeah. Honestly, it's a glider, so sometimes you got to decline to pick up speed again. So, but that would be the way. So that we could get to San Francisco and afford a nice hotel room.
Oh, so you'd rather stay comfortably than travel comfortably?
Yeah. Because I think traveling on planes. I like being in and around the airports, like the smell of jet fuel. I like knowing that my life is in danger for a little bit. Like these little puddle jumpers. But yeah, it's also a short flight.
2 hours, right? Something like that.
It's like an hour and a half.
No, it's like
I don't know.
Like hour 10 or something.
Yeah, it's like
there's not even time for 2 snack trips.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, boom, you can take off your seatbelt.
How many drinks can I have on the plane before?
Oh, as many as you want.
Dude,
can I
just hit the button?
You can drink at the airport, man. Let's go.
No. Like once we level off, how many drinks?
2 probably max.
Probably max.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. I mean, how dedicated are you? Like what it's.
That's a question off the cuff here. So what we just asked, George, would you rather fly comfortably or stay comfortably?
Stay comfortably.
You guys are all wrong. All right. I'd rather stay in a Motel 6 and fly first class than being back with the farm animals and have a nice stay at Holiday Inn.
Yeah, but you say that until you go to the Holiday Inn, you get back to your room at 11 o'clock at night, and there's transients outside, and you're like, is that my fucking rolly bag, dude? And you thought your door was locked, but it's not. There's something about coming back to a Marriott,
Mm-hmm.
with your Bonvoy black band.
A Radisson.
Yeah, and then getting into that fluffy 69-degree like hotel room where you need the good sleep so that you can be active.
Okay, I'm with you. All right.
He said transient, and I thought he was just going to say trans. There's a trans outside your room.
Don't you fucking
At
hate
the
it?
Motel 6.
Only because you might hate me. You should fix your hair, John. You did no in the back, right here. You got a little alfalfa going on.
That's all good.
Right there, right there. I don't know if you fix your hair. It looks sexy. Okay. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Don't get mad at me if you're like, why didn't you tell me during? No, all right. By the way, same thing. If my fly's down, you tell me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna call you gay. I might. Okay.
Mike, your dick is touching my foot.
Okay. All right. Next one. But you guys should really think about flying better than.
I agree with you, but it has to be on a long trip. We got to be crossing a time zone at least.
Yeah.
Seattle?
No. Because that's a cool flight.
Hawaii.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agreed with you doing that. Like, it's a 6-hour flight.
Yeah.
I think it's five max.
Yeah,
like
if you can hit
max.
REM,
2 max.
if you can hit REM twice, then yes. That makes sense. All right. Topic number 3. Do you pee in the shower?
Do you want to start again?
I think you should start this.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
You want to start?
yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
Yes, I pee in the shower.
No, goddamn
Who
it.
doesn't pee in the shower?
I don't pee in the shower. George, can I get some more presidential? Just real quick. I want
You
to.
don't want their vote?
I want to correct something that I said last week. I just feel like I owe it to you're going to be vice president, co-president, actually.
Yes, so you can get the people that for the vote for the people that pee in the shower. I get the people that. Yeah, we got both.
This is a very important. My fellow boondoggles. Last week I spoke unjustly about people that didn't return their shopping carts. I said something that you have to get all the abortions. I want to take that back. I've learned other things. I want to add some more people to the list. I'm going to take you off. All right? You're fine. You're safe. I'll still fight for some of your rights. People that put their feet on the dashboard, we'll kill them 2 times in the head. Boom. Anyways, for people that pee in the shower, we're going to go door to door. We're going to test your bathtub. If there is a hint of urine, we're going to put you as what they call concentration camps and put you in ovens. All right, my name is Mike James, sponsored by John Romero.
Get World War II all over again.
Don't pee in the shower. I find peeing in the shower disturbing. I feel, how can you go into a place to get clean and you're just becoming more unclean?
How am I becoming more? I'm not
Your
peeing.
feet?
I'm not peeing on myself. No.
You're definitely peeing on yourself.
How?
Below back? Sprinkles?
Below back.
Come on, John.
I'm not going to the wall peeing on myself. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. I have questions.
Freaking R. Kelly.
You kind of are.
No.
I better not hear you complain about R. Kelly if you're like, I pee in the shower. That's
No, it's not close. Not even.
all right. Let's go through your stupid routine here. So, as a shower peer, are you peeing minute 1, or that's the last thing
every
you
time? Sometimes I just in there like. It just
give me
comes out.
a percentage. 10 out of 10 showers.
Out of 10 showers, 4.
Too much. 2 minutes.
Sometimes just like you ever play the
Why
game?
not pee before?
Because I didn't have to, and then no. But you ever see the game, like you put when you're asleep over and you put your hand in hot water. Sometimes it just happens. The hot water just hits me and it just comes out. Like
Can't hold it?
why? Well, it's
Okay.
just the hot water just does that to me.
Why not just hold it and pee in the toilet like a...
Hold it for what? How long are your showers? First of all,
Okay, first of all, my shower is
you can
last.
get a UTI like that. First of all, I'm not talking about the school.
Is that true?
What?
You get a UTI?
Yeah, but not pee. Like if you hold your pee after.
You're not holding your pee for like hours. You're holding it for a matter of
It
minutes.
doesn't matter. Every second counts. Like every vote counts.
I don't think you should vote in the election if you pee in the shower. I'm going to be honest. You don't show restraint. You don't show.
Don't show the string.
That means you're wearing flip flops around me in Target, and I just get the fuck out of here. I don't pee in the shower. I don't pee in the pool, in any body of water, in the lake. I've never done it. And if you've seen me pee in Lake Mead, shut your fucking mouth, because I was drunk. But outside, I remember people when I told them I didn't pee in the ocean. And they're like, they looked at me like I was weird. They're like, what do you mean you don't pee in the ocean? I'm like, no, I go to the bathroom. They're like, so you get out, dry yourself, walk all the way to the homeless, infiltrated bathroom, pee, and then come back. I'm like, 100%. And they're like, you're weird. I'm like, you're weird. You're weird. You pee and it's all around you. It's in you. That's how you get a UTI.
But going to the ocean, you're literally in a bathroom, though.
I just realized I feel bad for fish.
Yes, exactly. Like what do you think they pee?
I'm never.
Where do you think the mermaid pee?
Okay, so you pee in the shower. Okay, if I give you 10 people, how many of them do you think pee in the shower?
7. 6
shit.
to 7.
So I'm the minority again. God dang it, George! Can you please break this tie?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Do I pee in the shower?
Yeah.
100%. 100%. It's the frugal decision, first of all. And if you're under any illusion that the pipes are completely separate, you're wrong.
I never said that.
Yeah.
Never said that.
He just
It's the
doesn't
same
like
thing.
you're peeing on yourself. I was like, you're not
Here's the
peeing
thing.
on
How
yourself.
else do you soft launch peeing on your girl? How do you test that water without being fucking disgusting? You got to pee on her feet in the shower and see how she
I think
reacts.
we've asked multiple people this question. You've definitely been in the minority.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And if you've noticed, I don't talk to those people anymore.
Debatable. But
You're funny. Humor goes a long way. But I can't, and
You know what? For a fantasy football draft order, if you pee in the shower, we'll do those people on the top, and then
I thought you were gonna be like
So
as punishment.
as punishment.
People have to pee on you in the shower. I really thought you were gonna go that way.
we can do that too.
Exposure therapy.
No. Oh man.
Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish?
Okay, first of all, I'm working on a bit about this. So, I've never been stung by a jellyfish. Have you?
Yes.
And did you pee on it?
Yes.
Did you have someone pee on it?
No.
So it was just you.
Yes.
And
I
did it work?
peed in like something and I put it on. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? You peed on like a
Yeah,
shirt?
because it was like
Oh,
right
Stung,
here.
it stung him on the face.
Yeah, it was like, yeah,
I got confused.
Yeah.
So you stung in the back.
I had to put it.
I've
like,
never thought of that scenario.
Yeah.
I just always thought the feet or
Yeah.
Okay, so you got stung in the back, peed on a shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And did it work?
Yeah. I
God
think
damn
so.
it. I was working on a bit about like conspiracy theories, and I tend to focus on the ones that are silly. So my conspiracy theory is that the whole peeing on a jellyfish thing is made up. It was just one dude who wanted his friend to pee on
It
him.
was just R. Kelly.
Yeah. And he's just like, I got stung by a jellyfish. The only way to make me feel better is pee on me. And then he was just like, pfft. So thanks for fucking up a bit, John.
My bad.
All right, next one. I don't even want to spend more time on this one. Only because I know people. I'm going to post this as I'm going to post it on Instagram. This clip of do you pee in the shower? And I know you're going to win, but you know what else pisses me off more?
Pun intended.
The people.
Pun intended.
The people not voting.
Pisses me on more.
There's going to be people like, I want to vote, but I don't want Mike to see that I pee in the
You know
shower.
what they say? It's better to be pissed off than pissed off.
Men in tights? Men in tights. That's a good one. All right, next one. That's probably, the last one.
Topic number 4.
Cinco.
Sports that should not be in the Olympics.
I mean, what a topic. I have one. I don't know what they do. I'm gonna be honest. I just saw that it was broadcasted, and I was like, "Who's watching this?" As equestrian, so horses. Now, I don't think it was like jumping over shit, but
Well, they do
we
that.
can get there. But I think it was just like crip walking. You know, like
Dressage is what it's called. Dude, trust me.
sports autistic. Yeah. I feel like that shouldn't be in the Olympics. I don't think you, as a human being, are doing anything.
So torturing the animal.
Correct. And if they break their legs,
Yeah.
I don't think that should be an Olympic event. I just don't think. I don't see how you. I don't see your training. Maybe that's why. I don't see what you have to put in to get that animal to do that. So I don't. I wonder why that's an event. The horses jumping over shit. I can get behind that a little bit. But at the end of the day, like I remember ESPN years ago did like 50 greatest athletes, and I think Secretariat was on there. I think it was even top 10, and people debated like, why is a horse on there? And I was part of those people. Like, yeah.
Well, the thing with that too is like they said Secretariat was the athlete. In this case,
the gold medal goes
to the person riding the horse. So
there's other things in there. I saw today canoeing.
Oh, but dude, have you seen them canoe? Like,
I did see it, and it wasn't bad.
It's a little slalom.
But I guess I don't know. How about this? If it's a race, I'm for it. But I think there was some judgment to like how you turn.
No, it's timed.
Is it timed? Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. There's no judge. They're just. It's going through, and if they hit it, they get a penalty. Like it's all timed.
Okay. So I think it's like if it was a equestrian, like maybe it is. Maybe like equestrian, you have to like jump over stuff in a certain amount of time. Okay, I can get that. But if it's just like walking, prancing,
walking,
and then
like Snoop called that like 3 years ago,
and someone's just like 10 points, and then same kind of walk, and someone's like 9 points. I don't get it. My wife said ping pong. I love ping pong. I was watching it all day long. I will say soccer, only because it's already a world thing, World Cup, and even Copa and the Euros. Yeah. So I don't think it needs to be in there, but I get it.
Yeah, I feel like they're starting to add too much now. It's like breakdancing is one this year.
I saw that one, and
skateboarding is in there. I mean, it's okay. We got the X Games.
Yeah. You know, and how I guess I don't maybe I don't see the popularity in all those countries. You know, I think there's handball, which doesn't look like the handball we did growing up.
Handball. Dude, I love handball.
Did you? We'll talk after. But
4 years, every 4 years, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the handball. Like, why aren't we good at this sport?
Yeah. There's that. I'll throw in synchronized diving. It just feels like someone that couldn't get a medal just diving by themselves, just try to make up an event because they're like, someone can copy.
Synchronized swimming, you could throw in there too.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
We had a girl die almost, I think it was last Olympics or Olympics before, because they just hold their breath in the water. Like it's basically just their feet.
It's just like how long can your feet be in the air?
And how long can you hold your breath?
Yeah. I think that's it. I'll throw in speed walking. You're basically running. I'm sure there's skill. If I was walking next to a speed walker, they would smoke me. But I just don't see.
What about like weightlifting?
I love it. I'm all about it. Only because I do CrossFit and I do like this. Like there is skill involved. Like again, you could say this for anything. You don't appreciate something till you do it. So like when I was really into weightlifting, which I didn't weightlift a lot, but there is a difference between like when you do it wrong and when you do it perfectly, it feels light. So I do appreciate that.
There's something with the Olympics that happens now. Like I'll be watching a sport. I'm like, I don't really know what I'm watching. I agree. I was watching judo yesterday.
Yeah. And it's like, why not karate? Why not jiu-jitsu? Here's one. Real quick.
I was like, and Darren was sitting next to me. She's like, wait, like what happened here? I'm like, no idea.
Yeah.
She's like, why are you watching? And I was like,
it's just on TV.
It's on TV. Right? Like, I saw they got a negative point for there. Like,
so again, we'll revisit the topic of sports that should not be in the Olympics. But I heard Chris Jericho, professional wrestler, saying that professional wrestling should be in the Olympics. And at first I was like, come on. But then he said, you do synchronized swimming, synchronized diving. It's you and a partner representing your country. He's like, we all kind of know that wrestling is predetermined, blah, blah, blah. He's like, but what if it's like me and Hulk Hogan representing America, so-and-so and so-and-so representing Mexico and Spain. So it's two people coordinating. Obviously, you don't know the outcome, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I fucking dig it.
Well,
I dig it. I can get behind it.
A sport that used to be that I saw recently was town planning. where they would plan like, oh, we're gonna build this park.
It
in this-
was part of the Olympics?
Yep.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
like the late
Late
like
1800s?
1920s.
No.
Town planning.
No.
There was like four medals given out for town planning.
I bet there's people still trying to bring it back. All right, so
And then
what
there's trampoline too, which
I saw that. Yeah, I was looking up events to bring up to you, and yeah, I saw that. I'm like,
and then I think flag football's coming out
I'm okay with that.
2028.
I get it.
2028.
And
if we don't win, whoever's representing our country,
yeah,
they can
they
if
don't.
we don't win a gold medal in flag football, American flag football.
I think there's certain events that always have to stay. Wrestling. I mean, I know it seems barbaric, but javelin, the hammer throw,
Yeah.
those need to stay in. Shot put.
And basically the track and field.
Track and field. What's your favorite? What's your favorite thing to watch when every Olympics?
I think I said it starts off. So right now we have swimming. I like swimming and track and field. Is what I like to watch.
I like the track part. I love the field part, if I'm being honest. But
Yeah.
they don't. That's not the sexiest thing. But the 4x100,
Mm-hmm.
the relay race, I'll bet money. That's so good. Jamaicans all the time.
Americans. Noah Lyles.
Go and
He's
do
a
it.
beast. I don't think he'll break Usain Bolt's record, but he should win the gold.
Do you watch Winter Olympics?
Yeah.
What's your jam on that one?
It's when they ski, they have a little float and they do like 800. It looks like they're doing 800 flips. It's like a little ramp they go up,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and they're skiing in it.
I
I like the half pipe too. for
half pipe's
snowboarding.
cool. I do like the snowboarding races.
Yeah, well, that is a good one. Yeah.
But I'm just a sucker for the bobsleds.
Mm.
4-man. You
For
can
the
do 2-man.
for the Jamaican team.
Yeah, that's just nostalgia.
I like curling too.
Oh, it really is cool. Yeah, that's a sport we've always talked about. Like
We could probably do.
yeah, a job you could probably an Olympic sport that we could probably do is because you could probably do it drinking. I think that's why we like it. But yeah, all right. Let's go to this week's Mary F. Kill.
Yep. All right. So
We should have porn music
porn music
for this one.
porn and like Halloween for the kill part.
Kind of like do it together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? I
That's
can't.
my turn.
You're gonna get.
Yes.
You're gonna marry, fuck, kill, Emily. All right.
So we're gonna do.
This feels like a black detective show in the 70s. Shaft. Oh.
It's porn music, so someone's getting the shaft.
Can I ask what you Googled right now, George?
Porn music.
Love it. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do. We're gonna go. I know I've done food before. It was pizza, but we'll go international cuisine. We got the Olympics right now, so we're gonna go Chinese food,
Mm-hmm.
Italian food,
Mm-hmm.
Mexican food.
Right off the bat, fuck them all. I would just love all
Fuck them
those.
all.
So we said Chinese, Italian, and Mexican.
Correct.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to marry Mexican. I'm going to fuck Italian. And I'm going to kill Chinese. Even though I had it today. Oh, it pains me. A little bit more reason. Mexican, I grew up with it. Rice, beans, cheese, tortillas, carne asada, pico de gallo, al pastor. You can't go wrong. Anytime you throw a party, everyone wants to know, hey, do you have a taco guy? I mean, instantly, you'd be like, we're having a taco guy. People are coming. People are confirming yes.
That's why I showed up.
Yeah. I think that's why you came to my wedding.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I showed up. You had a taco guy.
I'm going to fuck Italian. If I didn't have body dysmorphia, I would have Italian food every fucking day. Shrimp Alfredo. I mean, I'm not even like, I know it's basic, but like even what is it, Olive Garden? I'm not in love with their Italian bread, but I'll fucking eat the shit out of it, Raviolis, I just feel like it's just so good. And then Chinese food, though. I still love it. Out of these three, I'd have to kill it. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with orange chicken, chow mein. I will say, though, as an old man, it's starting to fuck with my body. That MSG, bro. Can't.
I ask for extra MSG every time. That's the reason I'm marrying.
Oh, you're good. Okay,
Chinese
so
food.
real quick. So Mary fuck kill. I feel like this is how we eat food too. It's like, all right, what are you doing?
Marrying Chinese,
Okay.
fucking Mexican, and killing Italian.
Ah.
So with my family, we grew up like always going to Chinese. Like if you ask my grandpa, never ask my grandpa where he wants to go eat. It's guaranteed gonna be a Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
My great grandma used to work at a Chinese restaurant. So just what we always did. So
Right.
I just can't see my life just
Without it.
without it. So
Yeah.
that and a Mexican,
Every,
yeah, you can't go wrong.
Say
with
no
it.
more.
I can't do like I'm already getting noodles with the Chinese. I don't need more noodles. So
Yeah. And Italian, what are you getting?
getting some. I'm more
Spaghetti?
of a red sauce kind of guy.
Okay.
So like,
All right. Got it. But I mean, it's just one of those like tortellinis and something like that. Like I don't think they're around anymore. But even Johnny Carino's back in the day.
Johnny Carino's still around.
Bang,
Man.
bang, bang. George.
Fuck Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
Kill Italian food. Marry Chinese
There
food.
you go.
Okay, we're on the
All
same
right.
page.
Yeah.
If I threw Japanese in there, where would that go?
Okay, my racist brain is. I mean,
Like
I've never had like
Like, let's just say
Japanese
sushi.
food.
Well,
yeah, sushi. So if we're saying sushi and blah blah, and we're taking out what Chinese food.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
You can swap out whatever you want.
No, I gotta.
You gotta
keep-
swap out the eases, bro.
Yeah,
Chinese
that's
or
right.
Japanese.
I think I'm fucking Mexican food because there's nothing like a good 2 a.m. breakfast burrito or something like that. Sushi's, I love it. And then I'm killing what's left, Italian. Like I'd
Yeah.
kill Italian for that one.
Because I think, like, it's, yeah. So if I had married, I would marry Mexican, fuck Japanese, and still kill Italian.
I'm hungry. Also, I think Italian food does have pizza, so that's also
True.
a
I
big
could live
thing.
without pizza, though. You can get Mexican pizza.
George, I don't know what is close to your heart here in California, Riverside area. Is there any good Hawaiian joints?
Oh, no.
I mean, here's the spin: is that what white people and mainlanders think is Hawaiian food is not the right flavor.
100%. Yeah. I found
You know,
that out.
when you think Hawaiian, you think pineapple, you think sweet, you think teriyaki, but real Hawaiian food is very savory. It's very salty because Hawaiians didn't have refrigeration, so everything is preserved, everything is salted, everything is steamed, everything's cooked underground. So you're talking like poi and
say
like
that, poi.
lomi salmon and very hearty,
Give
savory.
me some
flavors.
spam.
I mean, yeah, even spam, I would say, is more of a contemporary Hawaiian food
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's a place that has good Hawaiian, like not Hawaiian, but local styled breakfasts, like the Portuguese sausage, eggs, and rice I recommended to you, right down the street from here, actually. But there's a line.
Oh, yeah.
So, but no, there's no good like authentic Hawaiian food because it's hard to get to out here. It's got to be fresh. It's going to be expensive.
Got it. Yeah, no, I love food.
I love food.
I can't think of any other ethnic food that we eat.
Ethiopian?
Never had it. I'm really picky. Like when people are like, "Have you had French food?" I'm like, I no, probably
Never had French toast?
French fries. Yeah, when people are like, "Have you ever had a good Vietnamese place?" Nope, never really.
Pho?
Tried. Is that
Those
if we're
Vietnamese-
counting that, then
Well,
yeah,
you can
that's
count it.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm all about the fast food though because I'm American, running for president. John, thank you for doing this with me again.
Yep.
Please give me your socials.
At Boondoggle _John.
Mm-hmm. George.
At the George F. everywhere.
I am at the Mike James. I am also at Well Mannered Clothing Company. If you want to just buy any, not the shirt because Dodgers are kind of sucking right now, but
In first place.
help me pay for a child's meal. All right. My name is Mike James. With me is John. Behind the ones and twos is George. Thank you again for hanging out with us.